run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside. It's Marshall. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Underwood. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over it.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be fourth down.
great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good game.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
To the air, it's Levitt. Makes the catch. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Firing to the right, complete. The discard, and he's running free. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Shakes off the defender. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Rushes on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical. Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Throwing, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go play action. Bryce Underwood makes the catch. Breaks free, and he just keeps moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Quickly complete. Quick step and go. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Pressure coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Michigan 14, LSU 0.
Coming out with it, it's Harris. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like
Makes the grab and room to run. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Off play action. And the timing just a hair off.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Quarterback making checks. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
13. Good enough for first down.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Underwood on the play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Powers through. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And that's really the sign of a tight end that's elite. When you start recruiting these guys, man, can you make the first guy miss? That's what makes a tight end go from really, really good to elite. And he does a great job breaking the tackle and then starts chewing up yards after the catch. That's exactly what you want from a great tight end.
This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Try to regroup a little bit after that mental error. Here comes 2nd and 13. Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Here's Underwood. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
They boot it away on 4th down. And they'll just down it right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. It's complete to the right. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for the goal line, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Makes the grab on the left. He's out past the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Tigers racing to the line in a hurry-up. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Right, and I like you got the first step.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Underwood. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Pulls it in. Nice move to pick up yardage. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Levin. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. He'll put toe leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive and second.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Nothing you can do about that on defense. That's just an outstanding one-handed grab by the tight end.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots. They're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
3rd and 6 yards to go. The run inside. It's Berry. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Might be looking to run. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And it's nice to have that much time back in the pocket because he has to wait for a little while for this play to develop. And his tight end comes all the way across the formation, then towards the outside of the field. He sees him, he sees the coverage, delivers a nice strike, and that's a good connection between QB and tight end.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Great place to start for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
LSU 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Oh, they're after him. First down and more. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Inside a minute to go here in the third.
I love it, and that's exactly how I'm going to play if I'm this defense today. You've seen him. This guy will take off. He'll make plays with his feet. Nice job playing coverage, but with eyeballs on the quarterback. Not allowing him to take off and run when he wants to. Great job. As soon as they see it, they pull the trigger, they come up and they make the tackle.
Slings it downfield. Connection to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He caught it. Touchdown, Tigers. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Underwood. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. I mean, this guy has some serious guts from its own end zone. Drills him with the stiff arm. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Here's the pressure. There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Levin. Dumps it to the back. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 and the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. No surprise this late in the game. They need to go for two to try to extend that lead to a field goal. The play action fake. Incomplete on the two-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a one-point lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Throwing, Underwood. He's got him in the flat, fighting off the defender. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Coming out with it, it's Marsh. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air, it's Underwood. Gets rid of it. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Play action with Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Big Blue with the answer.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. Motion from the wideout. Goes to the option. Pitch to the corner. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Berry. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He'll run it again.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And man, this is a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the 1st down, continuing to possess the ball here in the 4th quarter with the lead?
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Here's Underwood to throw. Moving out to the right. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.